When your flight is endlessly delayed, suddenly canceled, or no one at the airline picks up the phone, you should contact your air carrier and hold them accountable. Our consumer database is full of complaints from people who did exactly that and got nowhere. Well, that's when Uncle Sam might go to bat for you.
Contact the department. We are here to help.
Blaine Werke is with the Department of Transportation's Office of Aviation Consumer Protection. Its agents take complaints about lousy airline service, investigate them, and take action.
Ultimately, there is a determination made as to whether the passenger is or is not entitled to a refund.
In fairness, we'll note the DOT also takes compliments about airline service, though as you can imagine, very few people take the time to send in a positive review when everything goes well. Let's look at how it works when you gripe to the government. Before you start, collect your thoughts and documents. Write up a condensed timeline of events. Then add in a narrative that explains where the airline dropped the ball, how it impacted you, and what you expect now. Don't embellish. You don't want to be caught lying to Uncle Sam. Writing down your saga is important because the DOT only takes airline complaints in writing, either by mail with a letter to this address or online at transportation.gov/airconsumer. The online form is pretty simple. Your name, airline, travel dates, and so on. There's a small box to explain the situation, limited to 3,000 characters. But below it, you can add an attachment. So here's what I would do. Combine your timeline, your narrative, and your documents into one tidy document using a word processor. Then attach it to your complaint. And finally, submit. So what happens next? Government reps will investigate and ask the airline for its take. The DOT says it requires airlines to acknowledge consumer complaints within 30 days of receiving them, and to send consumers written responses addressing these complaints within 60 days of receiving them.
They always respond.
So if you're hearing silence from an airline,
send it to us. We're here to help.
You can also let our response team know, though the airlines aren't required by law to respond to us.